what I can find, that wasn't true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. I mean, my man told me it wasn't true. Now, I don't know if my man's right or not. But the first word was. They get that. I don't think it's true. Well, I can find out.
What did you just throw away?
The first one, then she brought me. No, ma'am.
You see this? You see this? I'm just gonna show it to you. She had her show it to you.
This is what is actually in the water that y'all spend on.
Oh.
Yes, but you have this much left, it's 143. Just the difference between this and this hasn't been moved over.
Okay.
It's still over.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So you have that difference plus this difference over. Which would make up that number that you're looking at. Right now. Yes. Okay.
Gotcha.
Hey, when you got a color code and thing for me, can you put it in something like that so I can
Can
see
we
it?
do a line where you can actually
I
see
can
it?
see it.
Yeah, or put it in white.
I never
That's
liked that yellow.
You want to switch now, we're going to put up.
Yeah, because I didn't like that yellow.
I can't see.
Yeah, that is dark to see that
I
black.
mean, I can't see colors, but
Which, well, we
I can
want
be
to
shades
make
of
it
color.
white in here in the lettering so you can see the numbers.
Or just leave it
Yeah.
whatever would be fine. That's what people do.
No,
Now, you gotta spin it.
you gotta spend, it don't have nothing to do with the
No, I
budget.
know that, but what you got in this drawing interest, you have to.
No, I should go on your carryover, shouldn't
Yeah, it'll stay separate, it won't be lumped with the carryover, it's gotta go in a special account, and whatever, something. I mean, you know, when you roll the interest over, where's it go? It don't go,
I figured it'd go carry.
I think it's gonna
You
go
talking about what
to.
you got textbook?
I'm about the interest I made off the work money.
Yeah, it's in textbook making interest.
Right, but what I'm saying is you roll it over,
For next year?
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to spend, you got to spend
ARPA,
by the end, or
By the end of 2026.
but it'll be part of it, I think it's gonna still be separate.
Is that the tax
Treat it separate.
interest too?
I think.
No, no.
But if you don't budget the interest, you can't use it.
We can do what we want to, but, no, I'm just saying, we won't, it'll be a
Put it in
separate.
textbook so you can see
Put a
it.
different line out.
Different line item, excuse me. not-
This
not
is
a
it
different line item.
drawing interest.
But if we don't have it, I mean, it's got to be one we got on there, or we got to approve that, any line.
But do I have to budget that? I
Yes,
can't
sir.
budget or spend it next year.
Well, you know, some of
Everything
that.
you spend, you gotta have to budget.
It's going, it's going to carry over.
I think catch what Karen told me, the main thing, I just don't want mine to go away, I mean, I wanted to.
You gotta budget your carryover too, don't you?
Because I got a little more interest than I thought I had.
You have to budget your carryover. I mean, anything you're gonna spend,
They'll budget the carry over for you.
No, you don't budget the carry.
Karen,
It sits,
Yeah,
it's
it's
main
still at the
total.
bottom.
No, that's just a total.
That's just a total.
Yeah, but you didn't think. It's your
You're acting like I know what y'all talking about.
Well, she has a spreadsheet that we can do that on, the carryover, you know. She has a spreadsheet that we can calculate that on. No, you don't have it, I'm just saying Karen did, so we can calculate the carryover for you.
I got $118,000.
And that interest in the text pool,
I got
as long as I leave the text
$118,000.
pool, it'll be there good for, it'll be there next year.
Harper,
Yeah.
I don't have to spend
I had,
that. Then I can just grab it when I need to
50
spend it.
something.
Are you
I
asking
spent 80
me?
something, so I'm 30 in the hole.
I got 46,000.
I mean, I would think it would be separate.
You move it over, I think it'd be treated just like, well, it would, if you had budgeted money, you put in text pool, I can see it going back. But if you put some of your money in text pool during the year,
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
carry over.
yeah, that's,
That would go back into that.
you know, you can put it back, but I thought Karen told me so.
But this is
I know
this is a grant.
confused.
It's a grant or something, so does a grant, I mean, grants count? Or can that grant just keep on going? You gotta have to spend by the end of 2026.
Yeah,
But it's
I'm
just the
not-
interest earned
I'm
on
just
the
talking about
work,
interest.
so.
The interest.
I'm just talking about the interest.
Yeah, mine's spent too, plus some, maybe my interest too.
No, you got some interest.
You got $52,000 from him.
I turned in $8,000 worth of tickets today.
Okay, you ain't got 52,000.
Oh.
Where you spend it?
Well,
Yeah, you got about 47.
unless you let me,
Did you
unless you let me
say-
have some of precinct one.
Well, what I got left in precinct 1 in the fund and the interest won't build that bridge out there, still lack about
Oh, Lord, no.
80,000.
And you getting that pretty good, isn't it?
I'm getting out cheap, they give me a good price on the bridge, 60-foot bridge.
Yeah. Because I know what that one, but I had all that head wall. Mine was 175 grand last.
Mine gonna be
I've been trying to spin down.
I had all that damn head wall. 125 foot of head wall. 50 on one side, 75 on the other.
Now, one thing that's in there is the,
We pay
1,000 for retirement. That's not in there. We just talked about. Retirement it is insurance. We could put that at 670 to 50,000. She should be here any minute. New and improved,
There you go.
or at least new.
So 670, 203. 203.
203 is retirement. That is for the people that have already retired and they pay their supplements. I guess we could add it into that. You want to take that?
Either that or put it with that.
And we may have enough already in there because this is 670. Look at 670. All right, we're at 254. We probably paid all the insurance you were gonna have, haven't we? The risk and all of that. Okay. Our insurance, we pay that, we don't, it's not part of that, our health insurance, because we have that in each employee's or each department. That's where it's taken out of that. So that doesn't go to, I think this is just like property insurance, all that stuff, yeah.
We'll put it down here.
We could put it up there. We could put it up there because we'll, yeah, let's put it up there. What's that number?
670, 203. Have you talked to everybody about the ARPA fund? Okay. Okay.
So, on the ARPA fund, do we have to, if we have interest, or we draw interest on it, do we have to budget that this next year, the interest?
If we leave it in the ARPA fund, since it's a separate fund,
Leave it in textbook. I mean, it's in textbook, the ARPA money's gone. What, that interest, can it just stay in textbook
it can
unless?
just stay in textbook, but we can do a transfer out of,
When we get ready to spend it.
Well, why wouldn't we want to just go ahead and put it all in y'all's accounts?
Okay.
And that way we close that out. But,
Well, we got to the end.
Never no doubt about that, Judge.
We just don't want to lose it. We don't want to lose it.
We're not anybody else.
We don't want to lose it. We don't want it to disappear.
Okay, so say that, it's in textbook and it's
So
still.
we're gonna just
It's
budget it?
in there.
The ARPA money, and we're gonna roll it over to Sandy Gravel with interest?
budget transfer from ARPA.
Won't you leave it in there, Clyde, we don't need it?
You gotta have it spent by 2027.
Not the interest. We're talking about the interest.
Hey, I wanna get my, I just wanna get mine out of the way.
Okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
tired of, I'm
One,
tired.
how about somebody
Yeah,
else?
get somebody else.
I'm out. I mean, all I got is interest.
So she wants us to get spent, even though we got till.
Yeah, but-
Sooner the better.
Yeah, I'm just concerned about the interest. I'm just, if I leave it textbook, it's fine, or we.
It'll still be in textbook, just on the books. We will transfer it from ARPA to
Yeah, okay.
If it's,
separate accounts.
if it's in interest,
It's all just in textbook.
It's all just in textbook, it's, that interest is not over in
It's in the big
the
textbook.
textbook ARP account.
Yes, so if we did that in general.
So it's compounded,
that's-
like what you're saying.
maybe, but if it's not budgeted, to be spent it next
From
week,
ARPA
spend it.
to road
I
bridge.
think we have to already assign it what you somewhere, so.
Not the interest, but
Not the interest, just the fund.
And it's already,
Is it all?
each of us have made.
And we can do that right now. Matter of fact, we will at the next one, we'll show you where you're transferring from ARPA to y'all's funds, the interest. Okay. Next week, next agenda. It doesn't hurt to stay in there, it's just one little thing dragging along, you know. We could do, when are those, do you know whenever those, reports are due? Or is it the end of the quarter, end of the year?
What, the ARPA?
ARPA?
I
kind of think so.
think it is.
That'd be, yeah, when we come to the year, I think. Okay. Okay. Now, if you would like to replace yours, what you're doing, improvement one, it's right there. Wasn't much changes, this is it. For today. For today, did change a little bit. And then we'll go over what we think might have been left out, because it surely could be. Who knows? Page 2. Bottom. And then if you look at page 46 at the bottom. Did she give you a new one? It's just a couple of things that changed on it. Okay, if you look at that, you see that we showed to spend $1.2 million. And if you look on page 2, our revenues are $1.1 million. 11 million, I'm sorry. I don't know what these big numbers. 12 million expenditures, 11 million income, revenues, rather. And a lot of that is the capital outlay that, you know, that we're trying to finish up, like the 2 new roofs and the, what else? Got 2 new air conditioners and something else. Anyway, it totaled $500,000. And then, increase in Jeremy's inmate situation, about $400,000. Of course, the wiring for the jail, $100,000. And we're having to transfer $400,000 into dispatch this time. We get a little revenue from the 2 cities, but the rest of it then is that. There are other things, but those are the biggest ones that I could think of just right off my head.
This number does not, does it reflect the retirement money, or we need to add that to it? What do we gotta add to this number?
We were talking about retirement money. Like you said, it's a little, monthly amounts are a little less. I'm not sure about the additional things. Moss is the same, I think, isn't it?
I mean, you're talking about overall health insurance?
Health
No, I'm
insurance.
talking about the little, the increase we're talking about for the retiree people, not the insurance.
Well,
Oh, that's the cost of living.
Yeah,
okay,
well, for the retirees, we were talking about doing something for them.
Yeah, 1%.
1%, and that will, they'll just increase their rate that they charge us on.
I just wondered if that number was in here.
I don't know what the number's gonna be,
Okay.
because they do the actuarial thing and showing how much it would increase, and what, at about 20,000 per year? But
We need to keep paying that same amount, even if it went down. right?
And not decrease when,
That's
you
right.
know, when we pay, but still.
Because we're trying to chip away at that $4 million deficit that we're in.
Okay, payroll. Whenever you do the checks, where does that health insurance, and retirement, are those don't go into a different account. You pay those separately out of each department, isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Whenever you write the checks? Okay. And that's, I don't think it runs through separately. I think it's all within that,
Yeah.
enclosed within that percentage that they use. Because that insurance that's on 670 is, property insurance and that kind of stuff. And we did increase that though, because I thought that it might increase in that 10% so I think she said. I'm trying to think in my mind how that process is. When you write the payroll check, that is the net amount after all those expenses are taken out.
Right.
So those are, we talked about this kind of the other day, that those are, expenses are still within that little payroll amount that it sets up each time, and you pay out the check, and then whenever you're ready to write the check for these other things, it comes directly out of there, I think, and is paid out of each one of those
Line items.
line items
Yeah.
as a liability. It's already set up as a liability. So I don't think that we individually put that in anywhere. It just comes through that. But the 50,000 that we're gonna pay on, we will have to add that because it's not.
Okay.
We talked about financial software. Are we gonna try to put something in there or just wait till the time comes?
I know when I was looking at everything by quotes, they want 50% upfront. And one of them is 46,000. Upfront. One company wants 42,800 upfront, and the other one is 47,500 upfront.
Are any of those echo?
He is not
It's
got
gonna probably
probably
be
not
50.
close yet. No, he's sitting in the rest of
Okay.
So that's all the information we get from.
Keeps on adding up. wanted to talk about the big things.
If we put 50 in for the financial software, is that gonna be a contingency or?
Probably a special contingency.
So 679.66.
$966. 679.66, that's special contingency. So if not, if we don't get that done, then it won't be spent.
How much are we putting?
50.
Okay, so another 50.
If we, do we need, are we gonna need any money there next year, good, in case we do accept the grant on the courthouse? And we gotta move, is it, do we have it written down?
Well, I think we would take that out of surplus.
So we'll have it. Okay.
So,
Are we thinking of everything? That's AC.
We didn't talk about any land or architect stuff for a jail.
You know,
on this courthouse restoration, do you think we should do half of it? Because they won't get through without,
yeah,
I wouldn't think, okay. And then that amount won't affect what we're looking at here as far as current revenues and expenditures.
Because you're talking about coming out of surplus.
Yes. Well, we budgeted a lot of surplus last time that we did not spend, so it's still in there.
About how much is that?
How much is in there? Well, it depends on the time. Right now, it's.
Today,
it's a
all
little-
we got is to look at it, so picture
Today.
it today.
All right, you can have that printout, that's right, because, you know, we'll get a lot of money in, and we'll lose,
Budget.
the cash position.
What, my deal was what was, okay, there was certain,
We
you
got
said we
that.
didn't spend it last year, and then was it budgeted last year?
We budgeted on that same.
That's the number I'm talking about.
That's 670.
Not what's in the, I've already read that.
Oh, okay. We have about a million.
It's 670.
And three.
What line item is it, Lloyd?
I thought that million was the 679.67, and then we used 150,000 of it, we transferred today for inmate housing.
Okay.
That's why it's showing 850,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was $1 million yesterday.
And then that special contingency there, we may have transferred some more of that out though.
Where you
You
at?
see that 234 at the bottom on page 42? You see, we had to transfer some of that out to go into contingency because we,
Yeah, it was about 80,000, it's 500.
yeah. And then this video on the bottom, 150,000 of that.
Was spent today.
Yeah.
So if we don't touch no more of it, then
should
One
have
point two, I'll be going back into it.
about a million. Nobody does anything from now till the end. Oh, what you got, yeah.
When you and I looked at this, we're looking at this on 67430, Williams and Lacy's,
On which one?
67430.
67430. From Greenland's and Elise's. Yes, let me go get that.
Well, you gave me gave me a reason the other day why we had to spend that much in the past, and then it jumped up, and then we just budgeted 35.
I have a good reason. Let me go.
Yeah, yeah, that's the reason.
I haven't looked at that for a while.
We just looked at it last Friday.
That's a long
I
time.
think part of that was a decourse.
I can't calculate how long.
We could have been.
I think it was.
It's some
Majority of it.
Well, it went from not hardly anything to 125,000. And we just budgeted 35.
I bet LGS.
But man,
You said 67430? 67430? You got budgeted 35,000?
Yeah.
well, we spent 125.
This, for our worksheet, and it printed good, was 105. Most of the budget, so. Spend it, yeah, we spend one, spend 7,000, or 43.
670.
Yes, that's my, those two.
Non-departmental.
What's 670, 670? The one, let's say 679.50, transfer in, transfer out, what's that mean?
I thought it was 125.
Oh, that is?
I was wondering about it too, that big jump.
It changed, I got sick of COVID that time, you know, it changed, it lies out. And then when we changed it, we not back to where it was, but we made it different. That's the wheel.
What's that?
On the ambulances.
Yeah.
I've been coming here one day and we done
I'm the same, they're not that.
Transfer out, form that need to be filled.
You're on the, 670.
679.50, transfer out. 489,000.
It's 5,000 now, 6 years. Old danger service.
$7,000 and just took the transfer in.
Pretty sure she just said it now, 65 was the, original calculation.
Contingency,
That was last year. Wasn't new.
it's the budget for 25, yeah, but we didn't get that for this year.
Because she said if we needed that back, because that 50 was part of that 419, so back with the surplus.
It's not a big deal. You know, those yellow cards, we have